Top red flags when dating guys. Number 1, if he has a lotion stash. I'm sorry, but like, it's just, you already know what it is. Number 2, if he was too scared to talk to you and someone had to set you up or you guys had to get connected after he's had many opportunities to approach you and talk to you, he is afraid of you and you are way better than him probably. If a guy doesn't have the confidence to approach the woman that he wants, he's probably not ready to actually date her. Definitely. Number 3, if they boast about how hard their mom worked and how many jobs she had, how she was always so stressed and held it together, they probably think that that's how a woman's life needs to be and that women have to prove their value in that way. And this is not to say like that if the guy has a really hardworking, successful mom, like that's not it at all. But if they just don't really have the empathy for her experience of like what it really was, like she was a single mom, she had to do that, she probably didn't want to work 3 jobs, like there's just this fine line there that you kind of have to be aware of. Number 4, if they have a really disgusting and dirty shower or bathroom in general, this is a really good example of how they organize and how they live their life. No, men aren't perfect and perfectly clean, women aren't either, but it's a good sign that they probably have a lot of things out of order and maybe they're not ready to be in a relationship and to date and to just be with a good quality woman. Because if they're going to invite a beautiful woman over, they're at least going to clean the bathroom up like a little bit, like make it at least so you come in there and you're not disgusted, right? Like, hello. Number 5, if they want to come over to your house and not take you out somewhere, not invite you even over to their house, like if they're trying to come over to your house, what are they hiding and why do they want to come see how you live? They should be wanting to take you out, impress you, show you a good time, or even bring you over to their space to show you kind of how they live and who they are and get to know you in that way. They shouldn't want to be like coming up into your house and like, oh, let me see what she's got. Let me see how she's living. If you invite someone over, that's totally fine. Like whatever, but just they should be inviting you to a place, to a date, to wherever you guys should be meeting. It shouldn't be like, oh, hey, you want to come over and have Netflix and chill at my house as a woman? Like, it's just not going to lead anywhere successful. Number 6, this is completely obvious, but if they have kids with someone else and they don't take care of their kids, they don't try to show up for their kids' events, they just really like never talk about their kids, it is something to question. You want to know why that's going on. Like, are they taking care of them? Does he even have a relationship with the kids? Because if someone doesn't care enough to make that connection, kind of send that olive branch and make things work in a co-parenting way. And yes, there's a lot of complex issues there, so you just want to kind of uncover those if you can, but it is a red flag if they are not taking care of their kids if they have them. He doesn't get you gifts for like holidays or your birthday, or he just gets you like shit gifts, basically. He does not care about you. And I understand everyone's budget is different, so it should be according to where they're at on their budget, but when I tell you someone can save up $20 every month to get you at least something, substance, a perfume, like something that you've mentioned, show that gratitude, that appreciation, to just give you something of meaning. Like gifts are huge and not everyone's love language is gifts, but still, if they just don't get you anything, they would rather spend that money on themselves, and they're just probably pretty selfish people, so that's why it's a red flag. If you're always the first one to reach out, this is a huge red flag. If you are always waiting for them, like thinking, oh, this cute guy, I can't wait for him to reach out and hit me up. Or if you're always the one to ask them what they're doing, how their day was, asking them to hang out, like absolutely not. You should have another one or be focusing on yourself, your goals, what you're doing on a daily basis. You should not be worrying about texting them what they're up to if they're thinking about you, because if a guy's interested in you, you will know it. He will be thinking about you. He'll be texting you. He will be wanting to know what your plan is, when he's going to see you again. It will be very easy and clear to understand that they want you. So it's a huge red flag if you're the one always reaching out first. I've had my fair share of red flags, so let me know if you guys have some red flags below. Now I'm happily married, so I'm glad I don't have to be out there in this dating scene, but you guys, I know it's hard out there. So hopefully this helps. And if you want an astrology reading to see more compatibility and different things about you and your partner or someone you're dating, you can email me or see my link in bio.